and welcome to PowerWash Simulator, a game that I saw James over at twitch.tv/cosmic_guppy playing, and I was just like, that's interesting. So I got a copy myself on Steam, joined him in a couple of co-op missions with Albrat, and I was just like, okay, I get it. And he's like, ooh, but I'm hoping that you'll eventually have at least 75 hours on record. And I'm like, I don't know. So what do we have? Well, we have a shop which has a bunch of things that we can get in-game. We have the Prime Vista 1500 light duty. The medium duty power washer is $900, $2,000. So we got zero bucks and 0 stars. Okay, in terms of clothing, because this is going out in Christmas week, we do have the Winter 2023 gloves, which you get for free. And I believe also somewhere. Oh, it's just left and right. Okay. So we've got some nozzles which we can. Oh, we can buy these. Oh, Prime Vista. I wonder. We don't have the Prime Vista 1500 thing, right? We're gonna need to get some muns. We do have the Prime Vista Pro Winter 2023 Candy Cane Squirty Boy. And we've got the winter gloves, and that's pretty much it. So if we leave the shop, we have career. So we've got some bonus jobs: clean the Mars rover, clean the gnome fountain, steam loco, and mini golf course. We also have the actual career itself. We have free play, which we can do once we've unlocked certain things. Challenge mode, which is against a timer. We've got these like 1 to 2, 1 to 6. Those are the co-op options. So we've got a toggle top left, co-op hosting available once the job is started. We're just going to start the career. Clean the van for $150 dues. Great news! Finally found a van for you at the auctions under your budget. Don't freak out when you see it. It looks like it's been dragged from the bottom of a lake, but that's a good thing. It meant no one else bid on it. They missed out. Underneath that hideous layer of gunk is your perfect workhorse. Engine's a dream, no rust, and there's even equipment in the back. Just needs a good hosing down and you're in business. You'll certainly earn your pressure washing stripes getting this thing clean. So, deets, we got the body, bonnet, brake lights. So these are all the separate elements that we have to clean. Messages, it's a picture of a van. Let's start the job. Okay, so we have R, which changes the nozzle. Right mouse button turns on the hose. One is all our squirty boys, but we only have one squirty boy. 2 is the 25 degree nozzle, 15 degree nozzle, and 0 degree nozzle. Left controls change stance. Yeah, we can be standing, crouched, or prone. Space is jump. Okay. It's running us through all the little tutorial. Tab to show dirt. That van is doity. Oh, it's dirty. C is aim mode, which means we can unlock the squirty boy. S to open and close the tablet. So we can we... I think there's a way of getting to our shop. Yes, okay, fine. So we go to the squirty boy. Can we change the skin on it? Ooh, can we add that? I actually don't know how to do that. I'm gonna escape for now. So we're just gonna have the standard PV washer. Oh, I don't have any legs. Interesting. So S to open and close the tablet. Done that. Oh wait, I've done that. Oh, the tutorial's not going away. Okay, fine. That's super powerful. Ding, ding. Right, I think what I'm going to do is switch the 25 degree nozzle, hit R, and then just right click and just blast the front clean. There we go. Now we know. And it looks like we've got everything on the front, but if we hit up the tab, yes, there's more dirt, which we can see by crouching down and looking at things from a different angle. The little line on the underneath the description of whatever we're hosing down will go down the more stuff we hose off of it, and when it's down far enough it'll just go ding like that. Cool. Oh, there's a paint lid under that tyre. Neat. So I think we can move the step ladder. So yeah, the body is currently going down significantly. I think that's the wing. So these separate sections of the car, the door, window. I think we can just get the whole window. Let's do that. Let's tap that. Get it a little closer. There we go. So you get more powerful squirters, and you also get more powerful... I think you get soaps and things as well, which is kind of neat. A therapeutic game if you just like hosing things down. Is that door's nearly done? What's left on the door? Ah, now it's done. So that's the body. Ah, it is our PowerWash van. We were able to buy a van that had our logo already on it. We got the tire as well. Neat. Oh, of course the body is going to be... It's going to be the whole body. I should probably just... Yeah, there we go. We can strafe around and tap it again. This is the bumper. Okay. Let's hose it off at an angle. Hose that off. Oh, I see. Yeah, we're going to need a way more powerful squirter to get things properly wet. Because this is fine. It's getting it moist, but not like super soaked, if you know what I mean. Window! To the windows! To the doors! I'm not finishing that one off. Okay, little tab. Squirt this one down. It's telling me to open the tablet still, but I'm going to ignore it. Why not? Oh, we got our stance on the right hand side as well. Hadn't even noticed it. So, hose this off. Windows done. Back of the van. Lights done. Doors done. Wait, is this a Thames Transit? No, I don't think it is. What? What is that? You know, transit van? Yep. There was one called the Thames Transit. Ah. There's a removals van outside my nightmare neighbour's place. They're finally going. Whoever moves in there is going to need a quality pressure washer. Oh, we get a message. I was not expecting that. Okay. It is... Okay, let's get them wheels done. Little ding. Get some mud on the front. Little ding. Hubcap is done. Tire is... There we go. Tire is done. Excellent. So if you unlink your FPV, first person view, it controls very similar to oh, it's not Armour. What was the game before Armour? It was Operation Flashpoint. Yeah, the original Operation Flashpoint. What was that? Something about original games do not fade, because it used fade technology for copy protection. You could still play the game, but it would fade on you after a while. That was an interesting one. I had that. I had the... I had a bunch of the DLC. You gonna go with that business name, or do you need me to think some up? I'm phenomenal! I thought Grouting Thomas for that island. She's never looked back. Okay. Hood's done. I think we can just jump onto the top. On reflection, Bonnie Tyler might have been a better fit. Oh man, yeah, Bonnie Tyler would have been an excellent fit. Is this windscreen not? Let's change the angle. There we go, windscreen's done. So we'll just... back and forth. Oh man, it's almost like spray painting something. But it's nearly done. I'm assuming if we hit up this... Yeah, the gutters on the roof needs to be done. That's better. That's better. Let's get them gutters done as well. Backwards and forwards on the roof, cleaning it up. No problem. Oh. Ding! What is done? 99% cleaned. Okay. What is there to do? Bumpers times 2, wing mirrors times 2. Oh, the wing mirrors. I hadn't even thought of that. Of course. Ding! Wing mirrors 1. So I guess we could dip out now with 99%. But no, we're going to get this donezo. And bumpers times 2. Is that one done? Bumpers 1 is done. There is a little bit of dirt. The dirt will only show up if there's anything left to... wait a second. Is that going to be on the bottom somewhere? Job completed. This is the extraordinary dirt power wash. Oh, is this the extraordinary dirt power wash? I got your details from your friend Harper. I can really do with a hand. Excellent. Open the tablet to continue. Oh, it's a time lapse of us hosing it down with our arms weirdly away from our body. Van looks fantastic. I told you it'd be fine under the grime. I pinged you the 100 left over from what you gave me, so that should help get you off the ground. Also, just met my new neighbor over the fence. Grumbling about his dirty backyard. Oh, grumbling about his dirty backyard, and told him to give you a shout. Looks like you've got your first customer. So we've got 150 buckos. Let's continue. Clean the back garden. 213 Walnut Street, Muckingham. It's good for 450 buckos. Hey Doc, I hope you like a challenge, because I'm pretty sure I've got the dirtiest backyard you ever seen. Okay. That's not me bragging, by the way. I had nothing to do with it. I've just moved back to town for a bit to help my folks who are both down to their last knee. And rented what I thought was a great little place. Should have questioned why there weren't any garden pics in the ad. They must have bred rhinos here or something. Anyway, my girls are itching to get out there, and I don't want them still itching when they get back inside, so please, do your thing. Thanks a lot, Cal. Alright, 450 buckos, let's start the job. Okay. Oh, so the fence and the crazy pave. Well, it's not crazy paving. Alright. The lawnmower, the garden shed. That's a cat! Well, it was a cat. Oh, alright. Swing set, which does have no physics. Barbecue. A little car. Okay, birdhouse. Trellis. Pond empty. Then we just start at the beginning. And doghouse. Oh, and... yeah, okay, sure. This place looks nice, but let's just get started at the beginning, I guess. Let's go. Oh, funnily enough, my girlfriend, Lorraine Perez, used to live here back in the day. Those were good times. Okay, can we buy anything? So we've got all of these things that we need to do. Can we hit the shop? Yes. Power washers. 250. Oh, we can't even buy no power washer. I still don't know how to add that. I can't remember how to equip it. It probably told me on the thing. Info and buy. This is the Prime Vista stuff, isn't it? Yeah, I think we've got a long way to go before we can actually get anything. Yeah, so these are just skins. Okay, and we can get some soaps. Multi-purpose cleaner. Rapidly removes all dirt types from many surfaces. Oh, alright. Or we can just hose things down. That's what we're going to do. Prime Vista 1500. I think we got the 250? Right. Yes. Okay, I'm just going to go back. Boop. And just get started with what we got. Because why not? So, hit up C. And then just blast up and down this fence panel. I mean, it's fine. It's all fine. All naturally organic, 100% water-sourced water. There we go. Fence top is done. Its panel's done. Is that fence post that needs to be done? Nope. So, ding, fence top. Yeah, start at the beginning and get to the end. I think that's just the way you do it, right? Untreated pine. Oh no, it would be treated. Be like pressure treated, right? Just to get some outdoor protection. Although I suppose you could use... There we go. Ding ding. What could you use instead of pine? Well, you could use teak, although that's on the endangered species list and probably not something you're gonna... What am I stuck on? Oh, that thing. It's kind of in the way. There we go. You could use chestnut, sweet chestnut, horse chestnut. I think it's one of the chestnuts. Maybe sweet chestnut, which is very resilient to being outdoors. Yeah, good. So we just gotta hose back and forward. I was going to do a vlog. Oh, I was going to do a vlog today, and then I didn't because I took the car out. And it's, well, as I record this, it's coming up to Christmas week, and everyone's driving around like their butts are made of jello. And I was just like, yeah, this might actually be a little bit unpleasant for me to be out on the road today. So I did not do that. It was genuinely kind of troubling to be out on the road. I met a man in a Fiat 500 that really didn't want to go anywhere. I was like, ooh, I'm in my car, but I'm not going to go driving very fast. And I'm like, please drive fast. Please drive faster than... He was doing about 40 on a 70 road. So I was like, I'm going to overtake you. And then immediately he was like, now I'm going to go fast. Oh, now that I choose to overtake, you're going to speed up? What is the purpose of this witchcraft? I don't know. One of my favorite examples of that. So the trellis is about 50% done, as is the trellis top. I can see what's happening. Yeah, let's do the other side. So yeah, one of my favorite examples is driving up country. And I was passed, so I was on a motorbike and I passed a person in a Nissan Micra. I was like, oh, Nissan Micra, alright, I mean that's fine, but my motorbike is going to be much faster than you, so power to weight ratio, just give it the beans, went past, not a problem. And I don't know, maybe a couple of miles later, that lad, it was a business person in this tiny little like Mark II Micra. It was one of the old school ones. Very, very strange. And he was hooning. He was giving it everything that car had, holding on to the wheel, the steering wheel, for grim death. I could not believe how absolutely like much he was trying to get out of that car. And then yeah, he went past. I was not going to be speeding. Not then. It was night. It was dark. We were out in the moors. Out on the windy, wily moors, sweet Roland fell in brie. You had a temper like my jealous eel, too hot, too greedy. What? It's Kate Bush, Wuthering Heights. Yeah. And then a car pulled out on him, and he had to slow all the way down. The thing is, the Nissan Micra, at least the Mark II, has no power to it, so he slowed right down, couldn't get it back up to speed, so I went past him on the motorbike. And I was like, oh. And then 2 miles later, he did the same thing. He went past, holding onto the wheel for grim death. There was a suit in the back of the car. Just on a close... It was a closed hanger, and it was hooked up to the back of this car. And I was like, oh, hey, buddy. What are you doing? I'm sure he was going somewhere. I have a guess that wasn't his car. Either borrowed it from someone or I don't know. So, yeah, it was a very strange experience because he went past and then had to slow down to go up a hill because out of Cornwall there are a lot of hills. And so I went past him there, and that was the tale. What's up? Do you do bikes? I could do with someone running that thing over my deadbeat dirt bike. Ah, I did look for a dirt bike myself. Florine and I would climb down that rock garden all day, pretending we were on Rumbling Mountain Rushless, and the pond was the crater. Nice. Oh yeah, there's I think there's like a volcano in this game. I had no idea how we explained the fish being there though. Ah, alright. Yeah. So there's like a volcano in the game, which is one of the reasons why everything is covered in dirt. Covered in filth. So we're just going to take each quadrant. You can tell, can you? That I do Photoshop I use Photoshop for a living. So there's a lot of, it's not airbrushing. You don't airbrush in Photoshop. That's not something that even exists. It's just a brush. You can modify it. You can add presets and you can add different types of brushes to the program. But typically, you don't use an airbrush. That's Microsoft Paint. Paint has the airbrush tool, but nobody would ever use that because currently it looks like ass. It's like a lot of little pixels clustered together. Although I do believe they are about to give Paint a complete overhaul and make it a lot more like Photoshop. So that's an interesting concept, to say the least. So we've got this path edging. Ding! There we go. I'm using a fairly wide spray and trying to be thorough enough so that we can just hose over once. The path edging is going down. Let's just change our direction. Yes, now we know. Now we know. Now we know. Were you planning on doing this evening? Oh, buddy, I was not planning on doing this at all. I didn't even have this 24 hours ago. So I was looking for things to do Christmas week that would be different. So the Christmas Day special, by the time this goes up, should already be up. But since I'm recording this in the past, I have no idea. I have no idea how it's going to be received either. So I may or may not be around Christmas week, so I have to record a bunch of stuff. How can you not know if you're going to be around? Well, I might not be, like, at the computer. Spending a lot of time with family, see? Spending a lot of time with family, eh? So that's a thing. Like, the channel's fine, channel's fun, I like the channel, but you do have to spend time with your actual family members. And if you don't, you will regret it. Because time moves ever onwards. So yeah, I do make time for people close to me in my life. And if that means you don't get a video, then that means you do not get a video. Priorities. Yeah, priorities are basically, can I eat? Is everyone okay in the family? And then do you guys have a video? Mostly in that order. But yeah. Yeah, I did find myself like, because Mum was like, oh, have you got a big Christmas week? I'm like, well, not entirely sure. Like, well, what are you doing Boxing Day? Again, not entirely sure. Alright. But what are you doing? I was like, well, I gotta get some videos done, I gotta get this. And I realized that, yeah, that's actually a pretty dumb thing to say. It's like, I'm going to spend it seeing you guys. That's much better thing to say. Yeah, when I had a cat, so I had a cat, and his name was Hobbs, and he was a lovely cat. He was a black and white tuxedo, and he was great. He was basically like the cat from Calvin and Hobbes. He was basically Hobbs from Calvin and Hobbes. He would hear the motorbike, so I would come home from work, and he would hear the motorbike, and he would just be like, oh, motorbike? So I could see him, and he would be up in the window, because I live in a flat. He'd be up in the window, and then as soon as the engine turned off, he would rush downstairs, and he would be right behind the front door. And as soon as I opened the front door, he would barrel out, very much like Hobbes in Calvin and Hobbes. That was like a running theme in the comic. So, yeah. I mean, he had his name before that ever happened. He just kind of... He grew to fit his own name. It's kind of neat. The patio is almost done. Got some big old bits of dirt here. I don't know how much we have to do before it goes ding. Oh, how much is left on the patio? So much tiny. Okay. And there are little bits here and there. We weren't thorough, so I'm just tapping. Let's turn that off a second. Just tapping. Oh, here. Tapping tab, and then gives us the orangeness. Ding! Ah, patio's done. Excellent. So, what have we done so far? The fence, that side. The edging? A lot of the edging. Let's do the dog ass. Ooh, the dog ass. So, yeah. But one of the things I did with Hobbs, water bowl, was I always made sure to spend time with him every single day. And I would always make sure to, like when I got home from work, give him a little bit of food, but also give him some time as well. So I played with him. That cat, he had a good life. He was a good boy. Yeah, it was great. But they do not last forever. So yeah. What have we got here? Dog ass. Let's do that. People have said, will you get another cat? Yeah, maybe. I think the housing situation is definitely going to get better first, though. It's a curious one. I did think about buying a bus. A bus? Yeah, like a Route Master. Like a, like a bus, like a double-decker London bus, and then doing it up like a little house, and then maybe going on holiday to Greece in it, and singing some songs, and with some friends, and we could scare the locals during one particular song, which in retrospect is a little bit weird these days. Some people are not going to know what I'm talking about. Some people will. So I think that's pretty good. We need to get close enough. The dog ass, the roof's done. Body's done. And the little door is done. Right. So when you point at things, dog ass is done. We can pick these up, which we may need to do. Patio edging. What, patio edging. Oh, pond edging's not completely done. No, of course it's not. Or step edging. Ding, that's done. Okay. Okay. Some ding, ding. The ding is very cathartic. There we go. Change the angle of the nozzle. Let's go back. So I'm guessing we can do the whole thing without having to use soaps and stuff. Ooh, how long is this gonna take? I don't know. You can do the whole thing? Maybe. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see. Ooh. Nope. Ah, current loadout. Clothing. Oh, it won't. It won't let us change the colors. Nope. Okay, what was that? E for echo. Okay, well, that's how we change our clothing. Right, neat. Changing the angle of the nozzle. Ding. Okay. The trellis. Get that hose down. Hey, Doc. Bumped into the park warden. He definitely needs your help. Hey, Doc. Are we the wet doctors? The wet doc? No, the wet bandits? The sticky bandits? No. Don't like any of that. Also, the amount of water we're using is insane, unless we're sort of reusing it somehow. Trellis is done. Using this indoors, like we used it inside a garage earlier, a garage. I'm pretty sure that place would be flooded by the time we were done. Because the way you do it is you blast everything with water, but not. So there are other ways of blasting things clean. Lasers, that's one of them. But also beads, you can bead blast and sand blast. But that reuses the media. I don't think you can do it in such a way that the power washer will reuse water. So the trellis, oh, this one's 50% done. Because of the wonderful things it is? I don't know. Dunk. Let's do this. Let's hose this side and this side. Oh, it is the fence post. Right. Fence post. Bonk. We can jump quite far. Okay. Ah. Ding. Fence post. Okay, cool. So eventually we'll get to a point where it just tells us what's left. Oh no, 3 items left. Neat. Now I thought there would be music in this, because I was like, I'm pretty sure there's music in this, but I might have to put some music on in the background. We'll see. We'll see. Let's look at this. Okay. I have seen this style house before, with the style of garden, where then it opens straight onto a forest. It's kind of fun. Ah, trellis is done. That was neat. So, fence post. What is on the fence post? Fence post, trellis, post, patio trellis. What was that? Something through. Oh, it's the pond. Okay. Fence post. Can we jump over the top? Oh, almost. Oh, can we just glitch out of the zone? Nope, we can't. We cannot do that. That would have been interesting. But you've escaped the matrix. Ah, fence post. Yep, I see. Ding. Right. Right, let's do this wall while we're at it. There we go. The wall top, I think. Yeah. So it doesn't get it in a single pass if you go too fast. Retaining wall cap. Ding. Right. Do a little crouch down in the peonies. No, what are these? Narcissus? Yeah, I think it's... Like, if it looks like a daffodil, but it's too small, it's Narcissus. Oh, it's Narcissus. It's the lad who really liked his own reflection, so he drowned himself in a lake accidentally. He was looking at himself, he's just like, I'm so beautiful. I'm so beautiful. Pond wall. Retaining wall. Oh, retaining wall's got huge... Wait a second. I was going to say, yeah, that's a lot of stuff. The retaining wall's like... Hard stuff on there. Okay, right. 2... 15 degree nozzle? Yeah. That's better. Change the nozzle out. You can't use the same nozzle for everything. Okay. No, we can't. We can't. Oh. Now we know. Now we know. So yeah, right mouse button allows it just to be on all the time. And then that. Ding. Good. Excellent. What else? Oh. Pond. It's a little quicker, I guess. Pond wall? Okay, we're not going to be able to get the whole thing from one angle, I don't think. Left mouse button stops it working. I mean, you can hold down left mouse button, that's fine. We're just sort of going around in a circle. That pond wall is huge. Oh, the pond liner. Hmm. Okay. Yep. My grandmother had a pond in her garden. And now you know. No, it's one of those pond liners that you buy from a garden centre. So you buy it from a garden centre, and then you take it home, you dig a hole in the garden, and then add a little pump and some lights and things, and then the birds come along and like splish splash around in it, which is fine. It's great. But then it got full of like very fine pondweed, like a really like hair-like pondweed, and it was one of those tasks. It was like, oh, if you're coming over, just clean out the pond, make sure it's clean, so the birds have somewhere to splish splash. The pond wall, what was that? Pond rim. The wall's got a lot of little lumpy bumpy bits. You see, we're not going to get it from... Oh, the pond wall's huge, that's why. Okay. Oh yeah, pond wall is massive. And I believe... Let's hit R. I believe you go left and right. Pond... Let's get the liner done, I think. So... Yeah, you got to go up underneath. That's the thing. Yeah, so she really liked birds. So she had a pond, and it had a little bit for birds, and birds could come and splish splash around in it. That's great. That was great, especially when we were visiting as kids. You got to know all the different birds, the robins, and the wagtail. Wagtails, there were loads of them. It's a bird with a very long tail, and when it runs on the ground, the tail bounces up and down. I don't know if we need to be so precise when we're cleaning this out. And just keep tapping tab like a mad person. Still jump. Right. Unlock that. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if we have to be super precise. Pond wall. Oh yeah, the pond wall just goes all the way around the outside like the Buffalo Girls. Fine. Pond rim. Oh. Arnold Rimmer. What's that from? Red Dwarf. Ask me another. What? Pond wall. How much can we get of the pond wall before it goes ding? I don't know. Well, there's huge bits of the pond wall that's not been done. Alright, let's get the top liner done, I think. Yes. So, sweep backwards and forwards and get this stuff off. Of course, the real question is, where does it go once we've got it wet? Where does anything go once you get it wet? Probably down the drain. Oh, I had a wet pizza earlier. You probably don't want to know, but it was. I was like, well, since I met up with some family yesterday, Mum and my stepdad and one of my sisters in the morning, and then my other sister and everyone in the evening, and we had quite a lot to eat. I was like, I don't need to eat anymore. I am a very full boy. So today I was like, just gonna get a pizza. I'm not super worried about. Like, very balanced diet. I was like, well, I'm not feeling like it. I didn't finish it. For the first time in years, didn't finish it. I was like, pond's done. Right. Pond wall, liner, everything. Right, cool. Yeah, not entirely sure why, but it was really wet. I don't know what happened to it. Because it was one of those ones they make in store, and I was like, well, did you make this in a rainforest? What are you doing? There's no reason for it to be wet. There was onions and bell peppers, and I mean, it'd be great, like Cowboy Bebop would be proud. But yeah, it's just bling. Park warden. Is this the dirt fighter general? Got your details from a certain Harper Shaw. As there is an alleged dirt problem at the local playground. Oh. Okay. So my dream RV at auctions, all creamy, like toffee pie on wheels. Oh, okay. Retaining wall. Retaining wall. There's like a tiny little bit of dirt left somewhere. Ding. There we go. Ding, the edging. Ding, the edging. What? Ding. Right. Yeah, this is one of those ones which you have to really get in there and get the dirt off. Ah, it's so dirty. Retaining wall. Ding. Right, cool. Oh. We're going up the garden path, I see. Let's just get this all cleaned. I mean, if we were really doing this next to these poor flowers, ooh, we'd probably just annihilate them. That would be a short, but ding. Okay. So this is crazy paving. This is actual crazy paving, where all the tiles are all smashed up, and then is that? Yes, that bit there. Step wall, ding, right. That's all done. Is that one there? Oh yeah. So, step wall, ding, right, that's all that. So, that's not done? Or is it? No, that's all done. Parasol, okay, that's on the other side. I think we better finish this off. Stepping stone. Oh, these are stepping stones. Okay. We'll blast them from one direction and then the other direction, I think. That makes sense. Or can we all get them all at once? I'd say we could probably get them all at once. Yeah. Pleasant dinging noise. Ding. 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 Okay. Fence gate. Easy peasy. Yeah, this is definitely a new wood gate. There's no way this looks like this. After a while it just goes grey if you don't treat it. Kind of gets sun bleached. One of my favorite woods for like furniture is actually like Baltic oak. What? Who are you, the Royal Navy? No, but wouldn't that be good? Ding. What do you mean, the Royal Navy? They used live oak in their warships at one point. Not anymore. That would be crazy. How fast can we go? Fairly fast. With the 15-degree sprayer. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, it was live oak and I think teak. And then they switched out to ironclads, which use iron on the outside and teak on the inside. Which, yeah, that was the thing. And then they realised that actually teak's probably a protected species because there's not much of it in the world anymore. It's like, oh, yeah, well, we should probably make our ships out of mahogany instead. No, they did not do that. Ooh, so fence post, fence panel. Okay, then we've got the garden set, and then it's just like the stuff in the garden. So is the big stuff the path? Change the direction. R. There's a little bit of stuff there. Ding, fence post. So is that all done? Yes, it is. And then little R. Huh. Right. Well, the house is looking good. Yeah, this is looking good. Just hose everything down from one direction, then hose it from a different direction, I think. And then just see what's left on it. There we go. It's probably more comfortable viewing if I do detach the sprayer. This probably is. I suppose we could have sprayed these down first, but then you end up with chair-shaped holes and everything. And a heart-shaped box. What? I'm not explaining every reference. Some of them are not even references. Right. Inside of the parasol. Oh, that is called parasol. Right, neat. A bit of a spray down. So just change the direction. Okay. The edging as well. That's a lot of stuff. Can I get that from here? Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's some stuff up there. One of my favorite recent descriptions for dirt is mung. M-U-N-G. And I said that to James, and he was like, "What are you, Canadian?" I'm like, "No, but I heard it from a Canadian." It's like, oh. Alright. Yeah, I was loading Ready Run. I can't remember what it was in relation to, but they were talking about it. I think it was one of their moon bases, Moonbase Mark 3? And they were cleaning it up. And they were like, "Oh yeah, there's loads of stuff covered in dirt." Actually, I was wondering when my feet were getting warm. I was like, "Why? Wait a second, your feet are getting warm." Yes, their feet are getting warm because they're on a warmer, a foot warmer. It's like, oh, yes. You mention it to people and they're like, "What are you, 100 years old?" And I'm like, "No, I just don't like cold feet." Oh, neat. This is actually a device which I found years ago, and I haven't been able to find people making the same type of one since. It's like a crazy little, oh, what did I do? Crazy little device. Kind of super effective. Chair is done, chair is done. Let's get them chairs done. Back of the chair. Yeah, it's the fate of every patio set to be covered in filth. Get this done. Are you... That chair has got filth on it somewhere. Is it... Wait, is it underneath? Probably. Ding! There you go. Oh yeah, that is underneath. It's underneath the garden table. Like, wait a second, that's a 50% of the garden table's not done. Alright. One of the things you're going to be turbo careful of is people who use turbo as an intensifier. And also, if you have a pressure washer, don't put your finger in the stream, because you might end up forcing water into your finger. Which, kind of not a good thing. Not a good thing. Let's do this. Or if it's an intense enough blast of water, just chopping the whole thing off. Right. Parasol. Parasol pole is done. Right. I'm going to go and grab you. F. F. There we go. Bonk. Should be able to just get on top of the parasol. I think we can literally get on top of the parasol. Huh. Yeah, we can. Well, 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 look at what we can do here. I wonder if we could just hoof out across the neighborhood. I wonder if we could hoof onto the... Oh, onto the house. I think we might have to try that. Parasol's nearly done. It's done. Okay, cool. Let's go first person. Nope. I'm not jumping. Nope. Nope. You can't. You can't jump out of the world. I'm trying. There is a world, though. They have actually gone to the trouble of building a world out there. Alright. Come with me. Come with me if you want to live. So what I've got here? Oh, some equipment. I'm going to put you there. Let's clean the old Mini. Not Mini. It's better. Ah, do you have a fondness for the Mini Cooper? The original? Yeah. The new BMW Minis? No. They have some real issues with them. Like, I know someone who's got one, and they have an issue with the turbo. What? It's got a diaphragm turbo on it, instead of a piston-type turbo, and then you have to get the diaphragm fixed, and it costs a lot of money. Oh, I was looking at a Mini for myself, but yeah, ended up going with the Toyota instead. Seat. Okay. Toy car? Toy seat. Plastic. Oh, it gives you the material as well. Neat. Oh, the old birdhouse. Probably not a good idea to jet wash a birdhouse if there's a bird in it. You say, excuse me, would you like to leave the birdhouse so I can give it a good thoroughly washing? It's not even English. Could you leave the birdhouse so I could give it a good old hosing down, a chum, a bean? I think I will. Give it a good old hosing down. The stand, alright. Probably, I was gonna say probably underneath, isn't it? Isn't it though? Ah, saw my life flash before my eyes. It's well boring. Oh yes. There you go. So, birdhouse. Stand. Then we don't have too much more. We got the... I'm gonna do this as well. Why did he do that? I don't know. I don't know. Ah. There was somebody saying, oh, they've never made a helicopter. They should make a helicopter, like, lawnmower. They're like, they've never made a helicopter lawnmower. Yes, they have. It's called a Flymo. It's literally a flying lawnmower. It uses the downforce from the blade spinning to hover above the grass. And I'm like, do people not know this? There is literally a flying lawnmower. It doesn't fly very high, like an inch off the ground maybe, but it does it. Lawnmower body, lawnmower top. Probably shouldn't be forcing water into. This is a petrol lawnmower with a starter cable. Probably shouldn't be forcing water into the engine. Probably at the back, isn't it? Underneath the grass collector. Yeah. Okay. Let's just stand up. And then the handle. Yep. Dual handles, because you've got to hold in the handle at the back, because that will give you the ability to... It just makes sure, like, it's like a dead man switch. It just makes sure you're holding onto the lawnmower. Ding! So that's all done. And what was that? Oh, that's where I've been hosing things around. Right, let's do the barbecue. And we'll do the shed and the swing set last. Love seat, actually. This is a swing that is a whole sort of settee couch. It's a swinging couch. It's a love seat. Let's do this. Lots of footprints. Footprints? What is this nonsense? I think we might have to go underneath. Yeah, it indicates that people have been here. Let's give this a good old closing down. Of course there's a step, which means the cooker hood. Oh, so that's metal. It's going to take a little bit more to get that clean. Alright. Yeah. You'll leave the barbecue out all year round and then wonder why in the summer when you come to use it, it's full of water and rusted shut. Then you have to buy a new barbecue. It's like, oh, well, because we left the old one outside and now it's full of spiders. Looks like you're almost done. My girls can't wait to get out there. Yeah, what are your girls? You never said what they are. It could be a couple of lurchers. I'm thinking it's probably that. What? Like dogs? Like Irish wolfhounds or something? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'm calling it. It's gonna be a couple of Irish wolfhounds. Ding, that's the floor done. Let's get under here. Yeah, this garden should be 6 foot in water. 6 foot deep in water. If there's any right. Let's give this a good old splishy sploosh. Yes. So the hood's done. There's a shadow in there that shouldn't be there. Well, unless we're talking about Chernobyl, which we're not. What? Radioactive shine. When something emits ionizing radiation, you get something called shine, which travels in a specific direction. Anything in front of it will either impede it or not, depending on the type of radiation coming off of it, alpha, beta, or gamma. And, yeah, so it's kind of like standing in a spotlight, essentially. That's how ionizing radiation works. But, you can end up with a shadow of something on a wall. It's, fun with science. So what do we get? This is the trolley. Barbecue patio, trolley, food shelf. The top's probably dirty. It is. Fun with... Is that really fun with science? Oh, you gotta know things, right? So it's good to know things. Ding. Right. So what have we done? Everything seems alright. Barbecue patio trim. That's not gonna be alright. Ding. Right. Seems like everything here. Let's go into the trolley. What am I looking over? Is it the gas supply? Oh yeah. Interesting. Oh, it's the other side. Right. 81% clean. Wait a second. 81%? Oh, the edging. Okay, let's see. So we've got some edging here, which we would absolutely, again, destroy these plants if we were to do this in real life. Oh, they put wood chips down. Interesting. Right. Is there a list of things? Yes, there is. Step walls. Stepping stones, 9 of 12. Oh, we haven't done that. Like, wait a second. 9, 10, 11, 12. So 3 of these are not done. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. We've got 4-star cleanliness. Nice. So what else? Swing sofa. That's a love seat. Chains, cushions, frame, and roof. Okay, and then windows. Wait, what? Shed is 2%. Shed decorations. Shed roof. Oh, shed windows, I guess. Hanging planters. Oh. Oh, that's not here. So I'm assuming that's all on the shed. Let's do the swing set. Yeah, hanging planters on the outside. Okay, fine. Let's blast this. That's gonna be an outdoor fabric. Probably that weird plastic wicker stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. Until it gets full of spiders, and then it's not. And then it's like, what am I doing with my... Oh, I got a spider in my pants, and I'm pretty sure it's pleased to see me. Really? I don't know. Is this getting the chain? Fleetwood Mac. Which album? Rumors? I think. Certainly not Tusk. Right. What was that? Nothing. We're just we can't break the chain. Well, why would we want to? Okay. Give the good old splishy sploosh. That's that. It's probably underneath, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna be underneath. Okay, so the chain's done. Blop. Blop, blop. There we go. Swing sofa. Swing sofa. Swing couch. Swing low. There we go. The uprights almost certainly are separate entities. The frame. Oh, wow, that is not a complex shape. Let's hose along here. And then whoop, down here. There we go. But you can see the thing! Yeah, I can see it. It's there, I get it. Dumb. I know you were looking at it. You were looking at it with your eyes, and you were saying with your mind, why didn't you get it? Why didn't you get it? Oh, get it, please! Please! I need it to be wet! I know. I know you. Don't worry. I gotcha. I gotcha. It's a roof. Yeah, how rigid? How rigid do we need to be in the cleanliness department? I mean, we're not going to be eating anything off of it. Or people aren't going to be eating anything off of it. Okay. Back and forth we go. And then up the back. At a weird angle. Can we get all of this? Yep. And we get all of this. Okay, cool, yeah. Swings over frame. Oh man. Every time you think you've got it, you do not. It's the bottom. It's the bottom. Let's get this bit here since we're looking at it. And there. Is that it? And then the back of this. We're okay. We're good. I think we're okay. Let's hose this down. What else? Oh, the outside of the frame. That's something else. Oh, the frame's done. Neat. Right. Let's just police up some of these bits on the inside. Okay. And then what we should be able to do is... Are you serious? There we go. There we go. Now we know. Now we know. I don't know if it's like health and safety compliant to be up here, whether you would have to sign a form or something, because I am pretty sure if you saw your landscape gardener, cleaning person out in the garden just standing on top of the roof, you'd just be like, I have questions. But then I'm sure if you could afford a landscape gardener / cleaning person, you probably wouldn't have those questions. You'd just be like, I think I need to go to my vault full of money. Oh, the roof is done. And just swim around like Scrooge McDuck. Is that everything? Swings over cushion? Oh. No, it's not. Yeah, interesting. What? Where is it? Yeah, it's dirty in there. That's better? Hang on a sec. I need to make you clean. There we go. Right. Cushion, chains, top, and everything. What else? So that's all that. Hanging planters, and then shed, decorations, door, foundation, and roof. Okay. So the foundation, I'm pretty sure is going to be this thing here. Ah, there we go. Let's go around the outside, like the buffalo goes. What are we at? 90% cleaned. Alright. Looks like you probably just picked the whole shed up. We didn't put anything valuable in there, like the lawnmower or anything. Because it doesn't look super secure. Why steal from the shed when you can just steal the shed? Okay. I mean, logical, right? Door's done. Front, hose over the planter. Decoration. Horseshoe. Okay. Let's crack the front clean as well. Okay. There's probably a bit under there. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. Cool. Side, so it'll be 50% on this side and 50% on the other side, I'm pretty sure of it, with 2 windows. Oh, what's going on with the old background? Apparently the birdhouse is directly behind us, which I know it's not. Oh no, window's done. Boop, change that. Get that restarted real quick. And then to the windows, to the walls. Gotta stop saying that. Why? It was actually the opening music for Need for Speed Underground. It was the first game, Underground 1, I guess. Ding. Okay. Shed back. It was Lil Jon and the E Street Boys. Sorry, Lil Jon. L-I-L. Let's do this. Clean this up. Kind of lucky we're not taking the paint off. Although it should probably paint that wood. It does look a little bit. Vulnerable. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that. Well, it's not my shed, I guess. Okay, let's go over here. As I run face first into the wall that I was hosing down. 96% cleaned. Let's give this a little tickle. Typically the glass in sheds is like a weird polycarbonate. Because you don't really want to put glass. They used to put glass in shed windows. Oh, that was easy. But the trouble is that if you hit it with something, it breaks and shatters. And you really don't want it to shatter. Because quite often it has nowhere to go. So, can we just jump from here to here? Yeah, we can. We can hardcore parkour. To do shed roof. Oh yeah, look at that. It's telling us the last 3 things we need to do. I didn't even notice. The shed, the hanging planters, and the shed roof. We're almost there. Oh, I'm just going to take a little look. Garden. It's quite nice. It's clean. I do like things when they're clean. Why is there toast on the ceiling? It's filthy. What? I'm not explaining that one, but I can tell you my cooker is so good it can cook other bits of cooker. What? Is that a reference to something? I'm gonna go with yes. Job complete. Hey Doc, Cal here. I've got a job for you over in my folks' bungalow when you can fit it in. We got $600. And 5 stars, $600. Ah, look at that. Oh, that tree's a little bit, it's in the Misty Mountain. No, we still can't escape. Okay, so the pond and everything, doghouse, parasol, the trellis, the fence, the garden itself, excellent, and the weird little not mini. I'm gonna leave it there for the time being. So if you like this, definitely leave a little like, leave a subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I mean, if you got to this point in the video, why not? If you want notifications, dingle the bingle. If you don't want notifications, don't click the bell. And I'll tell you what, I'll catch you next time.